I got an $80,000 degree for free, and there's really only one thing that I got from it that I'm going to share in this video. If you stick around, this could be the key to unlock your business's growth. You know what's kind of crazy to me? When I was in middle school, I told myself I would never pay to go to formal education because I kind of knew that stuff was rigged. I mean, I knew I didn't want to be a conventional doctor. I always knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Well, I knew I wanted to travel. That was big too. And so I told myself, yeah, I'll go to college, but it has to be free. Most people pay a fortune for education, go into debt. And I left college not paying anything for it because I was considered low income growing up. So I actually got a free pass for college. I want to share the one nugget of information that I got from that $80,000 degree in this video. Now, during college, I started my business. I scaled my agency up to $20K per month, and I had clients that I was working with, helping them build their business, culminating skills, learning a ton from books, learning from courses that I bought online. And yet, throughout that whole time, everything I learned in my marketing degree, I had not used since but this one thing. And in my last quarter of school, I took an innovation class. Shout out to that professor. You are a real G. He actually had business knowledge, and he had grown and consulted businesses for years. In the innovation class, we studied why businesses fail. How can you make your business into a blue ocean and get out of the red ocean? How to strategize your business to be different than most. How Trader Joe's has the most profitable grocery store model. Random stuff like that. And what I found after working with tons of coaches in this space is that no one is utilizing this one thing, which is differentiation. Differentiation is king. And most coaches don't intentionally think about what makes them unique. So there is so much opportunity. There are billions of people with problems that you can solve. And no matter if you are a relationship coach, fitness coach, finance coach, no matter what it is, there are people who will be drawn to you instead of other coaches who offer the same thing. And the reason for that is because of differentiation, because of your brand, your uniqueness, and what makes you truly different. And this is the massive opportunity that I'm seeing right now in the coaching business, that at the end of this video, you will know the steps to take in order to capitalize on it. Because yeah, you don't want to blend in and just stay like another ads guy who's just helping people, another coach who just helps people, but people don't feel drawn to you because you haven't shared your uniqueness. What makes you different? What values do you have? What is so controversial that you actually agree with? Your uniqueness is your superpower. And if you're curious about what I do to help my clients, I help online coaches grow and scale their business using ads on Instagram and strategies that get someone from a complete stranger to a red hot, ready to buy lead. And typically for most coaches, we use a follower ad that simply states what you do and get someone to hit that follow button. But in order for them to hit that follow button, we have to capitalize on what makes you unique and showcase your unique, authentic expression in that ad. I've noticed the best ads are ones where it doesn't even feel like an ad. It's more so like you being naturally you being yourself, and people who like that will be drawn to you. And that is what is so awesome about this strategy, is people will magnetize to you that are similar to you. So you'll start to create an audience of people who have similar values, similar perspectives, ways of doing things. And that is why every time someone joins the program, we help them curate content that speaks to the client they want to attract, not just any random client, but the client that when you show up to that Zoom meeting, they're in the waiting room, you're thinking to yourself, wow, I'm really grateful for this person. I'm excited to serve them. Instead of, oh my gosh, oh, I don't want to serve Sandy. She's the worst. If you're Sandy right now, I'm so sorry. But we want to help people like Jimmy. Jimmy's the best client. Jimmy is always on time. Jimmy is so grateful. And once those people come into their account, they start to go into the DMs. They start to get them on a call. Once they are on a call, they're already pretty pre-nurtured to who they are because we've helped them set up those systems in place. They get the entire funnel designed by a top-tier designer from head to finish. They get help with their content, and they have someone typically in the DMs as well, so that they can just focus on coaching clients, taking sales calls, and creating content. If you are someone right now who's thinking, I want a successful business that allows me to have that freedom and showcases my uniqueness, then don't worry, because I got you in this video. It's really not about being fake. It's not about showcasing a life that you don't actually have. It's not about trying to be someone that you're not. It's about sharing vulnerably, authentically how you feel, how you think, and that'll inspire people. It's about making people feel in your content, making them feel good, making them feel like this is someone that I feel like I have a connection to because they are so vulnerable. And this is something I feel like I need to work on as well. But just sharing, documenting, and being vulnerable, I find actually leads to more sales because people trust you more rather than trying to put on this fake persona. What it's about is showcasing your unique self, your authentic expression, what makes you different, and that is how you will build your brand authority. So now I want to kind of break down branding really quick. So think of it like your business's personality. There are three crucial elements. You had your visual style, you had your voice, and you had your message. So your visual style is the fonts, the colors, what you wear, where you are, all of that. Is there a certain color that you're drawn to? Putting that in your content. For me, I like blue. I like black and white. And I feel like it's more of a moody type of aesthetic. That is the vibe I enjoy, so that's the vibe I put out. Maybe there's a certain shirt you like to wear. Maybe there's a certain color that you like to wear. Maybe there's some funny costume that feels like it resonates with you and you want to wear that. Do it, because it'll set you apart and make you different. People will associate that pattern disruption with your brand, and if it's a positive thing, like it made them laugh or it makes them feel some type of way, then they will associate that with you. Next is important. This is your voice. In the beginning, when I was creating content, did not like my voice. I got made fun of for it. And now people are telling me that it's what has drawn them to my page is my softness, my calmness in my voice. And so now I speak how I would normally to anyone else because that's what's true to me. And I use catchphrases that maybe other people don't use. I'm always saying, let's go, or keep crushing, much love, rooting for you. Those are the catchphrases that I like to use because it's what I feel like. So if there's some catchphrases that you use that you like, do them frequently and people will start to associate them with you. Next is your message. When people come to your profile and they think about you on their walk, when they're going out to dinner, when they're doing the dishes, when they're folding the laundry, and you pop into their mind, what feeling does that give them? What is the message that you convey, right? Do you give tons of value? Do you make people feel seen, heard, and loved? What is that message? Focus on that in everything that you do. So I don't want to complicate this for you, love. I just want to keep it really simple. Just think about your brand as the amplified version of you, and your job is to properly showcase all of those beautiful facets of yourself that are vulnerable, unique, and make you stand out from everyone else. In the beginning with content, volume is king. So be sure to get out a ton of content. And then as you are, you will gain feedback from the market on what works, what doesn't. Double down on what works. Continue to improve the quality of your videos and be intentional with what you put out. Then also in your content, share who you work with. Why do you like to work with those people? And also, why are there some people you don't like to work with? Who are the people who you're just like, nah, I'm not going to work with you? That controversy, people will get drawn into and lean in. So don't be afraid to make some crazy, outlandish comments, thoughts in your content. And now I want to get into the 3 reflection questions so that next time you go into your content, you have a clear understanding of your brand, what makes you different, and how you can separate yourself from all the other cookie cutter coaches out there. Number 1, what unconventional life experiences have you gone through that has changed your perspective that could maybe benefit your audience? What is an approach or a way of doing things that really goes against the grain of everyone else, but you are deeply convinced is true? Lastly, who do you not work with and how can you share that? Thank you for watching till the end. And if you are an online coach who is ready to scale past 6 figures, then go below, join my free school community. I'm going to help you out. We can build an action plan to build momentum towards your goals. If you enjoyed this video, if you got some value out of it, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe. Comment down below what you're taking away. Love you so much, and I will see you in the next video.